Alright, let me tell you my Redbubble story and why I don't sell on there anymore. If you're a Redbubble seller, you might have heard the story and heard a lot of videos about it. It's now been about a month, and me and my video are probably way too late, way past all the other videos. But yeah, I just wanted to do one and explain why I'm not selling on there anymore. If you want to know the specific details about what happened with Redbubble, because I don't think I need to explain over and over and over what other people already explained better than I would, I will link Joe Knows from Detour Shirts video about it in the description, and I will link Jimmy Morris, or Shimmy Morris, how you say to him. I link both of those videos because yeah, Shimmy Morris and Detour Shirts, they both explain it pretty well. Yeah, I just don't sell on there anymore after this announcement. I did start, let's wind back to last year, end of last year. I started a new store on there, I think in November it was, and I started to upload shitloads of designs for a short period of time. I didn't do it frequently, and I got, every time I uploaded a design, I got likes on it, but no sales. And I have to say, like, some of those designs I wouldn't buy myself either. It was just an experiment of what I can do and what works, what doesn't. And therefore I just kept doing it and improved over time. And meantime, to Redbubble uploading, I uploaded to Sazzle too. So I did those simultaneously. And after a while, I just got so burned out, so exhausted, that I did not continue do it frequently. I just did now and then a few designs when I had some. And like I said, the sales didn't come in, and I was getting more frustrated, and watched more videos about people that had the same issue or the same experience. So it turned out, after I watched those videos, that you have to have at least 90 designs on there to be able to be seen on the marketplace, which doesn't make sense to me, because if I get likes every time I upload a design, that means people see it, doesn't it? And therefore people could buy it if they see it, but they didn't. So this whole situation was a bit weird, because I was like, either my designs are super crap, which some of them were, I admit, but some weren't. That I was like, what was the issue here? You know, what's the problem? Do I have to really reach 90 to 100 designs to actually see some sales dropping in? Plus, obviously there are downsides, upsides to selling on Redbubble. The margins are very, very low, because if you put them over 20%, it's most likely that you get less sales than if you put them lower than 20%, and you won't get much royalty out of that. I had a previous store on Redbubble a few years ago. It was all more or less with skulls themed, or biking niche, and on there I have no idea how many designs I had on there. I can't remember anymore, but I made £2, because I'm in the UK, I'm counting in pound. I made £2 on there roughly, and that was just stickers. I only sold stickers. And when I remembered what that store was, I was like, I'm concentrating more on the sticker area instead of I didn't sell t-shirts anyways. I always clicked them off because my designs didn't work on t-shirts. They were mostly patterns, and I focused more on stickers, on notebooks, on scarves, and all that, like mostly on that, and the rest I switched off. Yeah, but it still didn't work. So I was thinking, like, what is happening with this shop, or this platform in general. Plus, I knew there's a lot of scamming going on, a lot of copycats, a lot of tag scamming, and yeah, I was cautious about that. Obviously, I did my research on what sells and what doesn't, but as I bench watched the videos about how to get sales on Redbubble, I kept hearing the same over and over, which was sell stickers, sell stickers, sell stickers. T-shirt quality is very bad on Redbubble. Do not sell the t-shirts with them, because people obviously, like Shimmy Morris, bought t-shirts and had the experiment of washing them and stuff. So I watched that video and I was very disappointed. I was actually shocked. Like, if I put my designs up there, I want the quality of the shirts to be good instead of like crap, because that is a bad reputation for the artist too, isn't it? If it's bad quality of the designs, not the designs, but bad quality of the products. So yeah, I started to think, is it actually worth it, my time, to keep pushing this? Because at the time when I started all this, I was completely new accounts, so I didn't know what was going to happen with it and how long this is going to take until I have success with it. And now, until that email came to possibly every seller on Redbubble, I then made the decision a couple of weeks later, because I had to digest this information first and had to look up what the prices were and what tier systems were, and it didn't make sense to me. It did not make sense to me, these tier systems. I was like, what does that mean? Standard, pro, and premium, or other way around, standard, premium, and pro. It didn't make sense to me. It's like, well, why would you get that in tiers? And I looked up my tier status, and I was in pro, I think. Gosh, guys, this is so confusing. Still, it's so confusing. I was in the second tier, not in the third tier. I'm just going to count it that way. So standard, premium, and pro, or standard, pro, and premium. I can't bloody remember. I was in the second tier, and that meant I wasn't in standard. So I watched obviously a few videos when the announcement came about what tier were people in, and Shimmy Morris did the research, so just keep watching that video. I'm gonna link it down, as I said. Yeah, he actually made two videos. One video about the Redbubble announcement about the tier systems, and then another video about he figured out what tier systems that is and why everybody's going in standard. That is a good seller. And then it clicked with me too. Like, it really clicked with me. It's like, I was wondering about this. Why am I in the second tier and not in the first one, in the standard one? Because that would be the normal reaction to it. That if you're not selling anything, which I didn't do with my shop, you should be in the standard, shouldn't you? Logically. And they did it the other way around. They did it to... As I said, after watching a lot of those videos, it came clear what they're doing. So I got into the second tier because I didn't sell anything. So therefore they couldn't charge me anything. And therefore, sellers that made good profit on Redbubble with whatever they were selling, and I'm assuming, in my case, stickers, that were put in the standard tier, so that Redbubble could charge them. and the charge is almost half of their profits. Half of their profits that they're getting already. Redbubble charges them already 30 to 40% of that as well, and they're taking this out before they actually pay them. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna agree with that. What is happening with you guys? Why would you do that? It's basically punishing the already successful established Redbubble sellers by putting even more charges onto them. And that was, for me, even though I didn't sell anything yet, for me that was a punch in the face, and probably for a lot of others too. And I have the feeling a lot left already, according to those videos. A lot of people left, and I understand why. It's just ridiculous. I would not do it as well. So yeah, as soon as you make a sale, Redbubble takes half of it almost. And yeah, I don't agree with that. I really don't. So I do not sell on there anymore. I stopped selling, or I stopped uploading. I wouldn't say selling because I haven't made any sales yet on there. I stopped that, and I do have my account still there, and it's just I forgot about it, and it's just laziness that I didn't delete it yet. But I will do it. I don't promote it anymore. I don't have it on my Instagram link in bio anymore, and yeah, I'm not uploading to it anymore, and not making any promotion on Pinterest for it or anything. So yeah, this subject is done for me. I'm not gonna put my time into this anymore, unfortunately, because I thought this is a really good way to do make money, because a lot of people know about Redbubble, so if they Google it, my stuff maybe come up and they're buying stuff, and it didn't work out that way. But now that they're putting those tier systems up, coming into effect from 1st of June, so it's still a few days to go. I thought it has already happened, as I just read through that email again. They're announced it on the 20th of April, and it's coming into effect on the 1st of June. I thought it was the 1st of May. But anyways, yeah, so that's my story about it. I stopped uploading just around a week at that time when the email came. And I will not upload anymore on there, and I'll probably delete my account as well soon. Now that I think about it, I might do it today. Yeah, so I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I will do, obviously, I have another store on Sassel, and I have promoted my stuff on there. I will promote it, and I will keep uploading. And yeah, I have stuff linked in my link in bio and my Instagram account. I linked that all below. So if you're interested in some designs, you can have a look there. And yeah, so that's my stuff. That's my story about why I'm not selling on Redbubble anymore. Yeah, I find it very furious for sellers that are already established on there. It's just that I didn't notice that Redbubble is so in the red that they need to come back up and taking money from the sellers to basically get their business back up and running. It's just disgusting. Yeah, so it doesn't work with me, and therefore, sorry Redbubble, I'm going. And yeah, as I said, I linked the 2 channels, like Jonah from Detour Shirts and Shimmy Morris's both videos, if you're interested in watching those, about the gritty details about all this, because obviously I haven't explained much. But as I said, if you're a seller, then you probably heard about this already, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But anyways, that's my story, and that's it. I'm out. See you in the next one.